boy.
Well, what's your views? What are you saying about that?
Yeah, nah, it's only because I watched remember, like it's kind of along the same lines about them enacting things like blatant in our face. You know, they do this in the movies. They bring out all these old school movies, and it's like they're blatantly putting in your face what they're gonna do, and then in a couple of years it comes to fruition. So obviously, I've been on like Antarctica. I've always been fascinated with the whole Antarctica because it's just off charts. No one can go there, but yet all the elites and major people have been there, and they've got some sort of treaty that that they have there. And then the only thing that came into my mind that brought it back again is that I watched King Kong versus Godzilla, the new one.
Yeah,
you understand?
That's
and
hard.
There's so hot. Listen,
so much.
There's
shit in there.
So much shit in that film that I was like, hold on.
And you know when you put on a film to go to sleep to, I put it on like, I'm just gonna have a little nap. I know I was gonna watch this for like half an hour. I'm gonna nap out and that, bruv. The way I set up and was rewinding and forwarding and like what? Like, no way, bruv. They got portals. They got hollow earth. They got fucking
in the earth. Bro. Antarctica, bro.
Titans, Antarctica, secret bases, military bases,
everything.
With futuristic shit that was built for hundreds of years before. They got mad shit going on.
Mad shit in there. Mad shit. And you know what's mad? I was reading all the comments and all the skeptics about the film were saying, it's not a good film. The fight scenes and all that. And I'm like, bruv, you're talking about the fight scenes. Fuck the fight scenes. Bruv, are you seeing the shit in the background? What's going on there? Like, my thing was this year, when they dropped Kong off, I don't know if people are sorry, this is a spoiler alert if you ain't seen it. But when they dropped Kong off in the snow and they was at that base, my thing was the base was already there. Who put that there, bro?
Yeah.
Who was there? Where was the people, bro?
Old school base with the.
Do you know what I'm saying?
With that monorail thing, the electromagnetic monorail thing.
They're getting in, bro.
Showing you their shit. I've been telling people to watch that. You'd be surprised at that film, like rah. And then and even with that. It made sense to me as well how this is another occult thing, because for the first time I realized King Kong and Godzilla are titans.
Yes. They're called titans,
Right, and the whole Titan story comes from like whatever
the Greek, the Titan. Remember Zeus? Yeah. Remember Zeus and the Titans, and remember it was from the Greek mythology. Zeus and Poseidon, his brothers, they killed the Titans, or they trapped the Titans on the planet so that they could run it. You understand? So their father,
the Titans got sent down with
Kronos,
someone else. Yeah,
Kronos. Remember their dad, Kronos, and that was the Titan. He had all the Titans. So Kronos, which is their father, who they defeated and all that. He was with the Titans, and these so-called Titans, obviously, they got caged up and locked away by Zeus, Poseidon, his brothers. And then that's when Zeus created Mount Olympus and had his whole order and that. And then they put Hades of the underworld. And then the Titans are supposedly still, locked up in it.
Locked up, right.
Yeah.
So we know what they're kind of representing.
Yeah.
I just thought it was deep. I was like, right, they're all Titans.
Yeah. And that also goes with as well. That showed me about another thing, gravity and the inner earth. Because you remember when Kong was running inside, when he got down, he was running for time. I was thinking, where is he running to? And then he ran to the top of the mountain. Remember, he got to the top and jumped, but flipped round, bro.
Right.
And ended up on the other side. Was that the sky? Like to him, was that the sky, but it was actually the land. Mad, didn't it?
They're showing you they were dropping bare gems in that film.
Bare gems, bro. And then even then,
get to Hollow Earth, you go to a portal.
Yeah.
Man.
And then even then, remember Skull Island? That was another whole island off the rip. We didn't even know where that was. That was like its own separate place. Exactly. And that goes back to when I used to watch Admiral Byrd. You know the guy that the guy that went to Antarctica, and he was talking about that there's a landmass unseen by any human eye that is as big as America that has not been discovered yet. No one's been on it yet. And I'm thinking, where the frick is that? Because is this beyond the so-called ice sheets? Remember they said we're like trapped in some ice sheet, and beyond the ice sheets, there's more little islands and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
This is another thing as well that was happening too. Beyond the ice wall, supposed ice wall, yeah, there's other islands and other places. Like, we just don't know, man, because like on Google Maps, I've tried to scroll to Antarctica, and when I try to get there, there's only a certain amount of place I can go. And then when you go all around the edge, it's just an ice wall. Have you done that?
No, I ain't gone on Google Maps, but yeah, I'm aware of it.
Yeah, man. So
it's deep.
It's deep, man. It's some deep thing. But listen, I will recommend to everybody go watch that film.
Look into something called Hyperborea.
Hyperborea, yes, I know about it. And the Gartha. Have you checked the Gartha?
Yeah. That's basically where Kong was, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get me? That's basically what they're trying to do. A Gartha is Shangri-La, Shambhala.
Yeah.
But they're different places, but they depict them as the same place. Entrance points in, like, they say, Tibet somewhere, or whatever.
Tibet, yes, you've seen it, yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah. You know,
I reckon that shit's like the oceans as well. The oceans is like that as well. Under
bro,
there.
remember, like you said, we've only discovered 20% of it. So 80% is still unknown to human beings. 80% of the ocean is unknown.
Man. Have you seen some of these deep caves with water? Like, bruv, some of these places are fucking crazy, bruv. And then they find that there's people have been down there. There was one place. Where was it? Where was it, man? Some off-key place. And in amongst like the jungle and that, there's like caves. And then one of these caves opens up and you go down, and it opens up into another cave system, and it goes through and it gets flooded, and you've got to go there at a specific time. And then when they got through, they actually did it and got through. It led them out into some big lagoon. You get me?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen that.
And and then they found that on the lagoon there was like another entrance point that led them into another set of caves. And in that set of caves, they found people had put like a religious kind of fucking
statue or something. Monument.
Altar kind of thing there. Like, what the fuck is this? They've got caves that go from Turkey to Scotland.